got a good challenge for you guys today. Amaz and I are doing a 9-game showdown. I have about 50 minutes for deck construction, so let's get to it. I already have a pretty good baseline for this deck. Let's see. And this has 1, 2, 3, 4 TGT cards in it. And the Shaman deck I created yesterday had 6, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the baseline. I can quickly think about all these cool things. Okay, so first thing, I want to build a handlock deck with Wilfred Fizzlebang. So time to craft this guy. 3,200. Oh, that's a golden one. Almost mistake. Yeah, Wilfred Fizzlebang. I couldn't open in a pack even though everyone else did. Let's get to it. What to replace, what to replace. Yeah, it's going to be tough fitting in 6 the Grand Tournament card. Oh, ooze. And of course I want to put in 2 Fencing Coach. Okay, so that's 3. I'm going to want Nexus Champion Sarad. Roof my dust.
Let's negotiate. You concede, and I'll let you live.
Guess I can cut a Belcher? Sarad is kind of like Belcher. Okay, so that's 4. And then the tough part is coming up with the last 2 cards. Oh, maybe refreshment vendors instead of anti-kill bots. Yeah, that can work. Oh, I like that. Kind of like 1-1 also. I'll switch that for now. Alright, so that's TGT versus Amaz. Well, actually, I should come up with cool names since Amaz came up with cool names for all of them. I'll call it the Fizzle Lock. 1 card short? Oh my gosh, I have room for 1 card? That's awesome. I guess I put in a heal bot also. Oh no, I need Jiraxis with Fizzlebang. Especially with Fencing Coaches, of course. Alright, that means maybe I don't put Ragnaros. That becomes a bit too top heavy. And I guess I put in a Coil. No, I put in Antique. No, I put in Coil. No, I put in Antique. Need more healing. Frost Giant is a bad idea in this deck. Coming from a player with a lot of experience playing Handlock. Okay, I want to build a lock and load deck. I guess it's better to start from scratch if it's lock and load. Bear. I think so far I've just those. Okay, so far this is 2, 4, 6. Oh my gosh, where's lock and load? Rip. Grabbed his machine gun, it's go time. Lock and load. Okay, so far that's 8 of the cards. 2, 4, 6, 8. And then I have to fill it out later. This one, while I was asleep, it came to me. A pretty good idea might be to put in Fencing Coaches and more Murloc Knights, and then curve Fencing Coach and then Murloc Knight. And that actually might be insane. Could actually be a real thing. So I need to find 3 spots for that. I guess I'll toss out BGH. Now I need 2 more slots. Knife Juggler maybe? No, I just need 1 more spot. A Defender? but that's like my only comeback still. Could possibly get rid of the owl. Alright. What's a good name for this deck? Shredder? Oh, that's a lot of 4-drops, it's true. Feels wrong to cut a Shredder, but... Actually, I just realized in my normal deck, I probably should cut the Knife Juggler for a second show. For McGurgle. That has 7 cards in it, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great. Totem. Alright. Warrior. I think it's tough to build a warrior deck with that many TGT cards unless you go the dragon route. I was like thinking about this and preparation for my battle against Amaz. I was like, the only one I really want is Varian and maybe Bash. Speaking of Varian, time to craft him, I guess. He likes to play arena and he averages 12 wins. Ooh. Okay, so if I were to build a control deck, I could fit in Varian, Justicar, Trueheart. Oh, maybe I'll just put in Refreshment Vendor. The other path is to take the dragon route. Well, let's begin with the easy cards, I guess. It's always going to be Varian, always going to be a Sarah. Actually, search 7+ and I'll put in all these cards. Baron Geddon. Oh, I could possibly put in Dr. Boom. Ragnaros, Alex. Could put in Ice Howl actually. Sarah. Grommish. The usual stuff, so I only have 1 new card. So I have to really think hard about what cards from the Grand Tournament I would put in. Since the restriction is, again, we have to have like decks with at least 6 the Grand Tournament cards. It'd be easy to fulfill the restriction using a dragon deck, but I kind of want to do something a little bit different. The Justicar is a viable one. That's 2. I put in the Bashes, that's 4. And the Refreshment Vendors would be 6. Yeah, but okay. I don't believe in the bolster deck. I'll have to like look back on the dragon deck and see. For now, I'm just gonna create like kind of shells of these decks to since I have to make 9 of them and I've got like 30 minutes. Alright, Rogue. What do we want to do with Rogue? This one's a tough one. Maybe I'll try that controlled Rogue deck. Oh. So I would put in Shadow Pan Rider, I'd put in Undercity Valiant. I guess I would put in Burgle. It's basically either Control Rogue or Pirate Rogue. And I really don't want to craft a Sky Captain Crag. Do I have one? Nope. I really don't want to craft that one. So we'll do a Control Rogue. So it probably starts with Undercity Valiant, Shady... Oh, not that one. Burgle. Shadow Pan Rider. And any other value cards out here. Nexus Champion Sarand. Nah. This one's gonna be a tough one. I can look back in the archives for this, but it would be like Capitalism. Some version of Capitalism Ho. Alright, we got Mage. Mage is the one that I'm probably going to over the TGT card numbers. What cards am I missing? Just Ronin? So I definitely want Fallen Hero, Effigy, and then I want quite a few of the Inspire cards. And I've actually got to disenchant some. So I was looking at my golden cards earlier today. I was like, I'll go ahead and disenchant the ones that I'm definitely never going to use. Oh, I definitely don't have to filter it by the Grand Tournament only. Such a hoarder. Salt to dog. Alright, so that was time I didn't have in building decks, but here we go. Definitely want Ronin.
The might of Dalaran has arrived.
Okay, Maiden of the Lake. So we're gonna use that good old combo that I pulled on Amaz in the Grand Tournament preview. Maiden, Fallen Hero, Kodara. Let's see, what was that other one? Look up Inspire effects. Nexus Champion, Sarad. And then we're gonna want a few more Inspire things, I would think. Or maybe it's just good enough to, like, blast some guys. And I'll put in the Justicar while I'm at it. It's like, what am I actually enabling? I'm not sure yet. Anyways, the other control-y cards. So Effigy, Mad Scientist, Duplicate, Hero Power. Yeah, the Frost Giants might have been interesting in this deck. And to draw cards. I don't think a second Koldara Drake is actually necessary. Not to mention I don't have a second one. But more importantly, I don't think it's necessary. I think, yeah, I'll use Polymorph instead of Fireball. It's going to be a slow control deck. And then, Thorsan. Got the Sludge? No, we don't have the Sludge yet. The main problem with this deck is, like, what am I doing with this deck? That's like the thing that I think about with mage decks the most. Like, what is this deck actually doing? I don't really know, to be honest. We have like a theme of some hero power synergy, but nothing to really synergize it with. I'll put this on the back burner and think about it some more later. Let's see. And this has like a ridiculous number of TGT cards. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Priest. Priest is pretty easy. I'll do the dragon one. I think I'll put in the Twilight Whelps too. Twilight Whelp Valley. Technician. Corruptor. Dragon. This dragon? Nah. Chilmal. Ayasera. Toss in the Rend. Where's my Twilight Guardians? I don't have any Twilight Guardians. We need to craft Twilight Guardians. Rip the legendary I have. It's too bad that I didn't get these earlier. We have to save the pandas. We can't disenchant Show. That's insane. Last resort. We'll disenchant Show. Alright, any more dragons that I missed here? I think that's all of them. That's a lot of dragons. 1, 2, 4, or 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Alright, then we put in the usual priest stuff. Priesty, Northshire Power. 1 death. This has enough early game to like put in the Valens. Since there's Valens, I should put in Holy Nova. I actually don't have that many 3s. I should also put in like one more card that's early, I think. What did priests usually have here? Oh, Chow. Oh, but I have Whelp. Could have sworn they usually had, probably like the Gilblin. I need to look at my records. So I had Pyro. Ah, yes. Pyro Circle. But I just don't think this deck can fit in the Circle combo anymore. Shrinkmeister, perhaps. Cabal Shadow Priest. That's obvious. Still good, I'd say. Sylvie. I'll think about that a little bit more. So that's 2, 4, 5 cards so far? Only? 1, 3, 5. And some other good TGT cards. There should be at least one good one in this deck. Oh. Worm Dress, but I don't think that's quite good enough. Shadow Fiend. Could just put that in. It's a nice solid card. Oh, especially since oh, right, and I have like the Power Witch Shield and the... I should get the legendaries in here. Fiola and Idis, probably. Considering there's both Power Witch Shield and Valen's Chosen, that would be it. 1, 3, 4. That puts it up to 6. I'll think about it some more. Alright, in the final deck, the Jerd deck, that's where I want to do that edgy Astral Communion deck. So the tough part is getting to 6 with this deck, I think. I don't want to put in Aviana, and I do want to craft another of these. Hey Moon, can I have some mana crystals? So that's 4 cards, and then I probably just want to put in big stuff. North Sea Kraken, there we go, and Alice Hell, why not? I wonder if just a card True Heart is good enough here. Maybe. Alright, then we put in a bunch of draw cards, and then we do the usual ramp for the rest. Ancients, of course. Definitely gonna want the Azure Drakes here. That could be interesting. Innervates, Wild Growth. Definitely no room for Force Savage here. And it's not good when you're top decking. Swipes, Keepers, Wars, Cenarius, Sarah, Onyxia maybe? Can be difficult to deal with a turn 2 Onyxia. Maybe. No, Sneeds is better. Sneeds, Ragnaros, Dr. Boom. Okay, this North Sea Kraken looks like it's being outclassed. Definitely. We are top decking. Alright, I think Chromagus might be a little slow. I do want the Boom. This deck, like if I don't draw Astral Communion, I lose. But I'm going to draw Astral Communion, I can feel it. Has some chances if you don't draw it. I don't think Justicar is good enough. I don't think Jeeves is good enough either. This deck wins all jousts, so maybe we look for joust. But wait, oh. Reveal. Wow, these joust cards though. Wait, are those it? Yeah, those are it. For the non-class cards. Master Jouster is gonna win a lot of the time. Oh. That's why I need Justicar. For a 7th card. And also a 6-drop. And I need Thaurissan. Oh my gosh. No, I actually don't need Emperor Thaurissan. Never mind. That's not actually that good. Well, it's really good if I don't draw the Astral Communion. At this point, it looks like I'm betting it all. Alright, well that's 6 TGT cards. Oh my gosh, I'm actually running out of time on the decks. Alright, gotta finish these. So, Fizzle Lock, this one looks pretty good. For McGurgle, that one's pretty good. Control. Need to figure out how this deck is going to win the game still. I think I'm going to need some healing, so I need an antique heal bot. Maybe I just win by like pinging them with just the card True Heart value over a lot of time. Because I'm kind of a hunter then. So this is like a kind of a fatigue type. Mage, almost. Yes, yes. Oh, I want Acolyte. Probably. But, like, it's got the good hero power, and that'll hopefully be enough. Yeah, this deck's pretty questionable. There's something to be had there, but... Okay, oh my gosh, this deck I haven't even started yet. So let me load up my old Capitalism Ho deck. Backstab, Prep, Deadly, Flurry, this, Fran, Psy, Sprint, Gallywix, Thaurissan might be good enough here. I think one oil is good. This is a control rogue deck, so I don't want sap. I don't really like Burgle, but again, the requirements of this duel against Amaz are that decks have like at least 6, 7, and 8 TGT cards to showcase the new stuff. It was what I challenged Amaz with, at least. I thought it'd be spicy to show some new cards. Oh, what do I fit in Azure Drake for? Maybe Sylvanas, since I typically clear everything anyways. That would make sense. Alright, lock and load. How much progress did I make with this? Did I put in Scientist in this deck yet? No? So I put in Scientists. I don't think Unleash the Hounds or Skill Command are necessary here. We need to Healing of Refreshment Vendor. Oh, it puts me up to 10 new cards with this deck. Yep, so it's just control, 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 lock and load, pew, 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 pew. Maybe I want Emperor Thaurissan in here. No, I don't think it quite works out that way. That looks okay for now. I have my control warrior deck. Oh, you just need to put in the control cards. Probably traditional ones will do. Yeah, I'll just go through it this way. X. Task. Smith, maybe? Block. Something has to get removed. Bite. A Brawl. Shield Maidens. Acolyte is critical. What gets removed for an Acolyte? Maybe a Shield Block, since I've got 2 Bash. Missing the Sludge Belchers. That's pretty critical. And the Thaurissan. The Thaurissan is optional. Probably. Sylvanas? Sylvanas is good. Oh my gosh. I expect there to be slightly less aggro, so maybe I can skimp on an Armor Smith. And since I've got the refreshment vendors, like the Armor Smiths, meh, whatever. Do I want Thaurissan instead of Belcher? Nah, I want Belcher. It's my only 5-drop. Execute, Shield, Slam, Fire, War Axe, Taskmaster, Bash, Block, Acolyte, Bite, Vendor, Brawl, Belcher, Trueheart, Shieldmane, Sylvanas, Baron, Dr. Boom. Baron is optional. Yeah, it looks fine for now. Okay, so I've got 2 decks with 10, so I need to get 1 more deck to get up to 8. Probably this deck would be easiest. I just need to put in like 1 more of the cards I was thinking about putting in before. That would probably be Silverhand Regent. Or since I'm getting the freebie Inspire, Nexus Champion, Sarad makes sense too. Eadric kind of makes sense also, but I want to stay true to my anti-Eadric propaganda. I guess I can get rid of a Quartermaster. A Chow. Alright, a Chow. So I need to bump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these decks need 1 more TGT card each. Or 3 of these decks. Okay, so this one I was going to put in the other chick. Sorry, Laura Walker. I do think this one has a lot of potential.
Let the dark consume you.
Loves being called the Wonder Twins. Hates being called the Wonder Twins. We'll call it the Wonder Twins deck. Oh, actually I have 3 more deck slots. Given that we're pretty big here, I guess Vol'jin. A Smite to go with Vol'jin. Can target Viola with Smite, and I don't think that'll work. Not entirely sure how that works, actually. Alright, I feel like I want another 2-drop, but that should be fine. Okay, Commune. We've got 6. Oh, I need to put in... Probably this deck could use something. Maybe I just put in the mist color for fun here. Shall, I guess. Alright, let's see. Don't think I can put in a card into Fizzle Lock. That one, no. Probably the control deck. I need this deck to not be terrible. How do I make this deck have another TGT card and not be really, really bad? You might as well go full Kraken on this guy, I guess. No, Aviana is really bad in this deck. I think I want to put in another North Sea Kraken. No, that's so bad. No, whatever. If I actually draw the Astral Communion, it'll be quite a game. At least I have that going for me. Forever! Forever! Wow! But my decks are bad! Hold on. I can't let him distract me while I get my last card in here. Okay, I'll put in True Heart. Yeah, it makes too much sense. What card do I remove for True Heart? Something has to go here. It has to be a non-TGT card. I think the Nourish is really good. Alright, I'll toss it. Okay, so I've got my decks. Fizzle Lock, a Handlock deck with Wilfred Fizzlebang. For Murgurgle, a deck which focuses a bit on Murloc Knight. Control Mage deck. I'm not entirely sure how this deck wins, but it has a lot of control elements. A Control Rogue deck. Kind of like the Control Mage deck. I'm not entirely sure how it wins, but it's got minions. Lock and Load. Pew Pew Pew. Control Warrior deck. Now selling refreshments. I'm trying to like come up with a cool name for Varian likes like funnel cakes, but Totem, Wonder Twins. With the 2 of these and Commune. Alright, let's get this started.